Hi there. My name is Tony, and I'm going to be here to help you make your Christmas shopping list. I only come around every Christmas time to do this job, so how may I be of service to you? Okay, so can I first start off with your name? Yes, this is a peppermint candy cane pen. I'll be writing in this Let It Snow notepad all your information and to make it easy for your shopping list, okay? So I'm gonna rip it out, give it to you so you can go Christmas shopping. So your name, A-E? Oh, okay, and then you said A-H, okay. And last name? Okay. Thank you for that information. So, this is the page that's going to go to me for personal reference, and then we're going to do your shopping list. So, did you happen to want to buy things for people? Or are you buying for yourself? For friends and yourself? Okay. All right. And what are your friends like? So first start off by telling me how many friends. 2, okay. And what's the first friend like? What do they like? What are they into, basically? Fashion. Okay, and they're a girl? Correct, okay. The other's a boy, okay. She likes music, okay. Fashion music. Okay, creative arts. Is that like a category that would entail painting or crafting, or is that more, Okay. Gotcha. All right, I'll be sure to, take note of that. So, what about this boy? He's into like rock, guitar, also music, okay. But just more like rock, okay. Oh, okay, they're into older kind of like 70s kind of theme stuff. They love movies and shows, just about any, huh? They like the new stuff? Okay. Anything else you can tell me in particular about them that they may like in general? It might be difficult to know what to get someone, but just think, it's only once a year. What is the one and only thing I have a shot at giving them this time of year? Not birthday, not Easter, not St. Patty's Day, not Valentine's Day, not Thanksgiving. What is, not Halloween, yes. What is the one and only thing I can have that one shot to give them that one gift that's going to be very special? So think of that in terms of what you think they would like in general. Okay. Thank you for that. So, what about yourself? Can you kind of like share with me a little bit about who you are as a person? Thank you. It doesn't have to be about gifts, just you in general. So I get a better idea how to go about this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's acceptable, of course. Anything helps. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, you love to hang out with your friends. Absolutely. Okay, yeah. You can tell me things you like too, of course. Anything. Uh-huh. Yes, it can be a challenge to buy yourself a gift. I understand that. I think for some people it's easy because it's more easier to buy yourself gifts if you're only thinking about yourself. You seem like a very selfless individual, so it would be harder for you to buy gifts for yourself than for you to buy for others. Personally, it's easy for me to buy gifts for myself. I'm one of those people that I'm in between, but when it comes to buying gifts, it's easier for myself than for others. And then a lot of times I think like when I purchase things, I think of like what I would like, and then I give that to them. So it's, we're all wired differently. So for you, in terms of buying gifts for someone, you would think selflessly more like, oh, it's going to be for them, only what they like, not necessarily what I would like, right? And keep in mind, a lot of times people buy gifts because it's what they like, and they want you to like what they like. Yeah. So there's a whole science to it. And so I'm here to kind of help you figure that out so we don't get too... I deal with a lot of people who are not selfless, and let's put it this way. We have to kind of keep things in check and say, hey, would that be a gift you just want? And a lot of times people buy gifts because they want to impress the person that they could afford that gift. Anyway, so thankfully you're not one of those people. But this is going to be just a very fun, enjoyable experience. So we're going to start writing the shopping list now, okay? Let me ask you, by chance, is there something that you may have needed for around the home? Like, let's say a Christmas tree, lights, Christmassy pens. Okay. Absolutely, yes. This all goes for, it's not just gifts for people, just also stuff you need. Yeah. Okay, and I'm kind of referring back to my notes here from time to time, so I'm definitely going to be going back and forth. So you did actually need a Christmas tree. Okay, about what size? No, I'm not the shopper. You would be the shopper, but I'm just the person that writes the list and gives it to you. I'll even be using Post-it notes. And I'm actually going to put the Post-it notes on you. As funny as that sounds, because I feel like when you attach a word to a location in the body, it helps you remember better. We'll get into that, but so you want like a 7-footer, okay? And how high are your ceilings? 12. Okay, good, excellent. Yeah, you do always want at least 4 or 5 feet, especially if it is like a fire hazard or just... it doesn't look right if your tree is touching this. Yeah. So, and especially if you want a huge ornament on the very top, you definitely need some extra space there. So, yeah, okay, we're going to figure this one out. All right. So you're thinking kind of like a living room and stuff. You have plenty of space around there for the circumference of the tree on the base. Okay, good. You already thought this through. Excellent. So you need to take measurements or anything like that. Wonderful, marvelous. So next, were you considering maybe clothes you need? Because sometimes we think like, oh, things are in the house, I also need clothes. Although technically that is like a gift for yourself. Not at this time. Okay, perfect. Outdoor lights, decorations, you're not into those things by chance? Yeah, you're going to be watching a lot of Christmas tales, huh? A lot of Christmas Hallmark movies. I'm sure they're already available. All the stores are already filled with people. I went recently for a client. They were disabled and they were not able to go on their own. So I had to go with them shopping. That's the only exception I will do as a shopper. I'm not a personal shopper. But yes, wow, the stores were filled with people. So, yeah, exactly. I know no matter what your situation is, there's always room for a Christmas gift, right? I think every year people always say, all I can afford this year is to send you a Christmas text, but they still get a little something, something, even if it's $5, you know? Everyone deserves a Christmas gift. So, all right, yeah, or at least a card in the mail, of course, you know. Let's see. So, think in terms of anything else. Doesn't have to be personal, doesn't have to be the home. Anything else you want for Christmas, truly in your heart. What is that? Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Don't say that. I know. Oh, I know. Well, maybe we're gonna write this down and help you manifest it, okay? I'm gonna write that down. That they are going to reach back out to you and have forgiveness. And this time of year does get a little emotional, so, you know, sometimes we tend to experience what we don't want to hear or experience, so I perfectly understand you. Yeah. And I'm sorry to hear you're going through that. So, all right, I think we have a pretty good idea in general in terms of what it is that you really want or need right now. So I'm going to rip this out so we can have this as a third list. And we're going to begin writing down exactly what it is that you will need to shop for next. Okay, I'm going to write the list down. So, based off what you have told me and what you've shared, what is your budget? 1,000. Okay, perfect. So $1,000 budget. So do keep that in mind when you shop. So I'm going to give you this shopping list right here. So when you see 1,000, and then let's say, do you think a guitar would be good for your friend? Yeah, nothing crazy from a music store, just a guitar. $100. So if it's $100, you subtract 100, and then next on the list you write 900 from the 1,000. Okay. So once you get to 0, you're done. No more shopping. Good. If you get to 0 before you get through all the list, maybe put something back, then you can add the number. Like, let's say you put back a candy box that was $50. Then you plus 50, and then do the math again, and then now it's $9.50, right? You know what I'm saying? So you keep doing that. This is what your shopping list is for. So that you can, I'm actually going to scrap that because I just wrote all over your shopping list. I'm so sorry about that. So we're going to rewrite this. This is your official shopping list. Your budget is $1,000, which is quite a budget. But they say on average, people spend, it's probably more by now with inflation, but people used to spend at least pre-inflation $1,000 per Christmas. So yeah, I was shocked to hear that too. But yeah, there we go. So do you want bullet points or do you want numbers? Numbers are fine? Okay. I don't want, sometimes the bullet points are better, or dashes, because people get confused by the number, especially if you cross off an item and you return it, then all of a sudden you skip from 1 to 5, right? Like, it's like, so yeah, but it's okay, as long as you don't confuse yourself. I'm going to write 8 points here. So let's start with a guitar, and then I'm going to leave room here on the side for the numbers, okay? All right. So what about an old record for your friend who is a girl? One of those old round records that you play in. Do they actually have one of those devices that can play? Do you think so? Do you know their taste in music? You can buy an old record, and a lot of times they actually slap on new music to those old records. So you could actually buy something modern and trendy since they're that type of a personality. Right, so I'm going to write that down. Yeah, so you can head on to the store, and I'm going to write in parentheses boy for the guitar, and then girl, because you never know. You confuse gifts. You're like, oh, actually, I mistakenly bought the old record. So, but the old record might actually work for the boy too. Yeah, so how old are they? Just to give me an idea. Okay, they're about your age. Perfect. So I thought, like, in my head, like, boy, girl, 18, 20, like, yeah, we're thinking older. Okay, excellent. So, alrighty. So, coffee, maybe something very scented or foreign, perhaps something that they don't have at home. I assume as your friends, you have been to their cupboards several times and have seen what they have and what they're used to drinking. Yeah, come on, give them something new to try. You know, life is too damn short. They need to try something new, okay? We're going to give them something new to try this Christmas. How about that? My intuition is usually right, so I have a feeling they need to, you know, do that. So, computers are quite a penny, huh? So this is, we're going to think about now yourself again, so that, oh, actually the coffee was for yourself too, yeah. They don't like coffee, no? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, why not? You I'm not forcing you to try something new, but consider it, you know? Okay, so, yes, were you thinking of buying like an iPad or something, maybe cheaper than a whole-blown computer? Yeah, you think so? I think that would be great for you, although that's going to wipe your budget clean. I'm just saying. So maybe a tablet or something. I'm going to write maybe tablet. All right? Especially you don't want to spend more money on you than on others, right? That doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. Again, it's just an idea, okay? This is why you're going to get out there and see what's there for others. So in terms of fashion, does that girl like dresses? Right? How did I know? Okay, dress. They're always dressed nice. Okay. So yeah, nothing like wild, crazy, expensive, right? Like, I mean, this is not a wedding, so yeah, exactly. The dress would be at least 1,000. Okay, so you like moving, you like change. So again, I'm kind of thinking of yourself again here. What would remind you of that? Maybe buying yourself a gift card to a hotel, perhaps. Maybe that might be the change you need, like a Marriott gift card. You think that's a good idea? You like Hilton better? Okay, I'll write Hilton card. And those go for like what? I mean, $150, right? You shouldn't break your budget too heavily. Yeah, and so I would definitely go to like a Hobby Lobby or a craft store, like Michael's per se, and buy some of those styrofoam blocks, since they really love working with foam in their hands and clay making. Yes, so we're gonna I'm just gonna write like Hobby Lobby here or Michael's, and then it'll give you an idea. And since they like working with the easel as well, there's a lot of stuff there. Oh yes, that store on its own will give you probably most what you're looking for in terms of what they want and like. Okay, so did you have an idea where to shop for a Christmas tree this year? Yeah, I think Home Depot, Lowe's. I would go to Home Depot rather than Lowe's. Lowe's is like the bougie Home Depot, and I find that a lot of their stuff is a bit more expensive than in Home Goods for the same stuff. So, just a heads up. I'm not here to claim anything as fact, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna give you this list. This is for you. And I think that just is enough to give you a general idea. I will give you a spare list to continue writing if needs be. If you want to add your own stuff or any other ideas you have in your mind, you'll come up with ideas just sitting there and writing. It's going to be pretty easy for you. I wouldn't stress about it too much, and I pray that this relieves some anxiety you're having, and I thank you for allowing me to do this for you. Today, we're not finished quite yet. We're going to go in with the sticky notes and write down reminders. Okay? Because in case you lose that very shopping list, I want to remind you of it so you don't forget. So we're going to write guitar. And where do you think guitar would help you remember? Your hand? Yeah, that makes sense because you use the guitar with your hands. So I wrote guitar. We're going to put it, stick it right there on your hand. Where would it help you to remember to buy them? An old record. And I would go home, study the notes, look at yourself in the mirror and see where you put the notes, and that'll help you remember your list. Personally, I also would take a picture of your shopping list and save it to your phone and send it to yourself in an email as well. It's an old record. Over your ear, because you listen to music, right? Perfect. So we're gonna left ear or right? Right ear. There you go. And what about the coffee? I think this might be pretty easy to figure out where would help you remember to buy coffee in the store. The mouth or the stomach, maybe the mouth. You sure? Okay. You gonna be walking around with this on your chin or upper lip? There you have it. And the iPad/tablet. That's interesting. Your eyes, because yeah, you have to see the screen, right? So you want it like kind of in between, like your third eye area. There you go. The dress, that's a hard one because that's kind of all over you or the person that you're buying for. The dress. The shoulder, because you're thinking of like a low cut here. Yeah, that makes sense. Just put that sticky over your shoulder. And what about the hotel card? On your forehead, because travel's on your mind. I love it. Let's do it. Perfect. And what about the craft store? Craft store, yes. I'll put it on your fingers. Yeah, your left hand maybe. There you go. And Home Depot for the tree. I'll write the tree. You don't know? On your neck? Why? Because you're thinking in the base of the tree. It's kind of like the neck of the tree, I guess. That's interesting. There you go. Whatever helps you remember, I guess. So, I hope this helped you. Let's organize these things here now. This is a blank page for you. This is a scratch paper. This is your list. This is your personal information that goes with me. And this I'm going to give to you. And then there you go. So these are yours and this is mine. So I'll hand these to you. And these are mine. So there you go. I'll give you these post-it notes in case you need to write some extra stuff and helps you remember. Alrighty. Perfect. Oh yeah, you know what? You can also rip those post-it notes out. slap them on the gifts you're buying for someone so you don't forget as well. So you write like the boy or the girl, you know, their name, or self for you, or me. You can write me, right? Alrighty, so thank you very much for allowing me to do this for you today. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Don't forget the cards. Can't get gifts without a card, okay? Alright. Take care.